depth at this Whitemarsh career, starting with youth nationals this year.
Tense moments on the start of this Fawley Challenge Cup heat. So William Borlase Grammar School on the Berkshire station on the left of our screen, and Whitemarsh Boat Club B of the US on your right. And they are off, released like a dart.
And it looks like Sir William Borlase is out pretty fast, and Whitemarsh is right there with them.
So close up here of Sir William Borlase's Grammar School. They're based in Marlow. They are local. They will have good experience of the River Thames around in Henley, Marlow area. So they're on their home territory. But I think Whitemarsh Boat Club will not be coming over here unless they're pretty confident they've got some really fast schoolboys. And they've got Ian Levine, Daniel Neary, Aidan McDonnell and Ozzy Spiker, who have made a very impressive start so far.
Yeah, I saw as a whole the Whitemarsh program did extremely well at youth nationals this year, and this is their debut. So we'll look to see how deep the crew goes. Right now, it looks as though they've got a great start, and they're nice and relaxed right now. I really like the way they're putting their oars in the water. You can see the stroke there. Ozzy Spiker, just nice and relaxed, nice and calm, nice and long, just pressing his legs down and really getting the crew to respond behind him.
Yeah, so it's a great shot there. We can sort of see how level the shoulders are. They're not lifting them too much at the catch as the oars enter the water. Great shot there. The body is moving straight up and down. Think about how the 8 legs are going down in unison as well. These are all the things we're looking, as well as the angles of the blades. That's looking pretty good. They've still got some pressure though coming on them from Sir William Borlase's Grammar School crew, with Ethan Faulkner in the bow, Christian Morton at 2, Samuel Furley at 3 and William Wingrove at stroke, coached by Jonathan Keir.
Yeah, you can see the 2C Christian Morton give a little bit of a call there in the Sir William Borlase School Grammar School boat. A little bit of a look over to try to see, hey guys, we need to make a move here. Can we pull back even and get back in this race?
Yeah, they train at Marlow, train in the bottom stretch at Marlow out of Longridge. They do have history of winning the Fawley Cup in 2012, 2014, 2015, but not yet in the 2020s. And Phil Gray, Director of Rowing, will have been working to try and create some crews to get back into the final stages. And, you know, they're going to have a race plan that says we need to keep pressuring back on this American crew all the way.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent in this American boat. We have the stroke who was 3rd in the varsity double in U.S. Nationals, and you know, so I think that they have the competency. But the question is, can they respond to the moves that are going to be made by Sir William Borlase? Because as you said, you don't come here, you have to, without being ready to race. You have to know that any day could be your last race.
So this beautiful overhead shot shows us that the race is not over yet, that Sir William Borlase are hanging in. It looks like they still have overlap. Again, they're doing a good job technically. It's pretty neat. Just a little bit more power, a little bit more punch as those blades accelerate through the water. It's not just how long they're in the water, it's the acceleration during the time they're in the water, the force curve, the amount of power they can put down, and that's what they're testing from each other.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It looks as though the Whitemarsh boat is running a little bit lower than Sir William Borlase. So the question is, if Sir William Borlase continues to put the pressure on, can they respond by bringing the rate up? Where are they right now in their race plan? And it looks as though they're executing very well at the stroke rate that they're at. So it'll be. I'm waiting for that move for Sir William Borlase.
I think the Borlase crew are, you know, they're bright. They're giving it a go. They've got to be careful that they're kind of drifting out into the middle of the course a little bit here. They don't want to start having to get warned, which I think is likely at this point. You can get sort of sucked into that crew next to you, can't you? And sort of trying to think about where are they? A little look behind there from Baumann, Eason, Faulkner, and they're going to give another lift, I think, at this point as they come up to Remenham
Yeah, and this is a great spot in the race to make a move. You have people along the shore that are going to give you some cheers, that are going to give you that adrenaline push that you need, the emotion that really helps to overcome that psychological, position of being down.
When you raced here and you won the Diamond Sculls a few years ago, where did you do your big pushes?
I actually did my big pushes at Remenham, and because I felt like it was a place where the race was long enough if I could hold on. And so much of it is about the training and about the training you've done and being confident in that training.
Yeah, brilliant. A lovely shot here from behind of the Whitemarsh Boat Club B crew again. It's a beautiful shot for coaches to look at afterwards, to check the unison, to check the synchronicity, to check the level of those oars and how the bodies are moving. And it's looking good, but they are being pressured all the way from the Borlase crew. I look behind again from Ethan Faulkner. They are not giving up.
Yeah, you know, as you mentioned, the angles. You get such great views as a coach to go back and look and see how your crew is doing. And I think right now that the Whitemarsh crew coach will be pretty happy. But, you know, that Sir William Borlase is still there. They're hanging on. And that means that if you have contact, you're excited. You can still be in this.
You cannot relax if you've got contact, and Borlase, that's what they're absolutely clinging on. They are like terriers. They're going to have another go and another go because there's no repechage. It's only this race you've got to get through. So therefore, you know, they're going to give everything. A lovely shot there. They look again. You can see the power, and all the time these young, really, you know, they're 16, 17, 18 years old. They are having to balance technique under huge fatigue, under pressure. Their legs are screaming. They've got lactic acid in all of their muscles, and they have to find more, and Borlase are finding more. They are asking questions right to the end.
Yeah, you could see the strain on William Wingrove's face, but it looks as though Whitemarsh is going to hold on. It looks like they've just taken the rate up a little bit to respond to the move being made by Sir William Borlase.
They have had to, in that Whitemarsh crew, they have had to respond. They have been pushed. They're having to put more, another push in, another push in. But in this heat of the Fawley Challenge Cup, it is a win for Whitemarsh Boat Club B over Sir William Borlase's grammar school. What a brilliant race.
I really liked how the stroke Aussie Spiker was relaxed, calm, and confident throughout that race.